discussing geometric mean. We're going to contrast this with arithmetic mean, and then I'll show you what geometric mean is. Arithmetic mean is the exact same as an average. You add the two up and divide by 2. So 22 plus 40 equals 62. 62 divided by 2. 2 goes into 6, 3. 2 goes into 2, 1. So 31. Negative 2 plus 16 is 14. Divided by 2. 2 goes into 14 7 times. That's the arithmetic mean. The mean means the one in the middle. What it means is, no pun intended, that between 22 and 31, you have to add 9. And between 31 and 40, we have to add 9. Arithmetic mean means that you add the same thing both times to get the one in the middle. Negative 2 to 7 is also 9. It doesn't have to be 9 every time. And from 7 to 16 is 9. For geometric mean, we want to do the same thing as here. But this time, we're going to multiply instead of add. So 3 times something is going to equal whatever this middle one is. And we're going to multiply that same thing again to get that. So 3 times something, and it's the same something both times. It's going to give us 27. Now we can think about it and say, well, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4, 3 times 3. If we multiply by 3, we'll get 9. And then 9 times 3 would be 27. So that would be our geometric mean. Times 3 times 3. We find in the one in the middle by multiplying instead of finding the one in the middle by adding. Fortunately, 3 might not dawn on you immediately if you didn't have something like 3 and 27 that you knew both were divisible by 27, or both were divisible by 3. So what's in the middle of 6 and 96? How would we do that? Well, we're going to set up a proportion. And I'll do it on this one to show you how to do it first. These two, because you're multiplying by 3 and multiplying by 3, are in the same ratio. But the 9 we're going to use twice. 3 is to 9 as 9 is to 27. And if you notice, this 9 comes in twice. So we're going to pretend like we didn't know the 9 was there. Didn't know what we multiplied by. Didn't know what this is. Well, we'll use the same proportion. We don't know what it is, we put an x. And we cross multiply. 3 times 27 has to be the same as x times x. Three times 27 is 81. And x times x is x squared. We're going to take the square root of both sides. Square root of 81 is 9. Square root of x squared is x. And we found our 9. Let's do it here. 6 is to this, as this is to 96. 6 is to our unknown, as our unknown is to 96. Now we cross multiply. 6 times 96 equals x times x. Six times 96. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 9 is 54. Carry 3 is 576. Take the square root of both sides. Square root of x squared is x. And the square root of 576 is 24. So this is our geometric mean. And we can double check it. 6 times what is 24? Well, 6 times 4 is 24. 24 times 4 was 24 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry 1, 8, 9, 96. Just like we wanted. The geometric mean is similar to the arithmetic mean, which is just the average. You add the same thing to get the arithmetic mean, and then the next number. Geometric mean is the number that sits in the middle. You multiply the same thing both times. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. 6 times 4 is 24, times 4 is 96. We find the geometric mean by setting up a proportion, making sure that this is to that is to this other thing. 6 is to x, x is to 96. Cross multiply, solve, and square root to find a geometric mean.